Micken, the club champion last year. Madden, who's won that title at Carlton. Micken towards Dorotich, who made a name for himself again at centre-half back in the last half a dozen games last year. Pays and Bradley, who's played so many games out here in the past. O'Sullivan caught, gets a handball away. Herman tried to go off the ground. McGuinness, the handball to Brown was from Smith to Pays. McDermott. Clube, who was one of the success stories last year, to centre-half forward. Hodges the target.
And he comes in front. The mark is held by Ingerson. Anthony Ingerson. 60 metres out from goal towards the pocket. Jamison in front of Dean. The 235s.
Anthony Ingerson won the best and fairest for Central Districts last year, and they're calling him the Great White Hope here in Adelaide. A good player at centre-half forward, and of course they missed out on Stephen Kernahan, so they're looking to him to fill that breach.
Ingemar Johansson was the last. Here's Jamison. He'll kick from 30 metres out. Misses to the near side. Minor score. First blood to the Adelaide Crows. There's the time remaining. Early days yet.
He's the last to win, Dennis. There's been a few since him that haven't quite won.
He did it. Didn't last long. This is Ratton in the back pocket. Goes towards the outer side. In front of Sullivan. Good strong mark. Has the ball on the wing. Plays on immediately. Kicks towards half forward. Kernahan outnumbered 2-1, but marks it nevertheless. Kernahan right half forward.
Kicked 5 goals when he last played on this ground against Adelaide. The kick to Hannah in the pocket. Hannah used as a forward at the Melbourne Showgrounds against Essendon in a trial match last week and kicked 6.
It's good to see him playing in front too, Bruce. Last year he did try to take the mark from behind and rove the ball, but at full forward, if he's going to stay there, he must lead from in front.
In the pocket. Oh, good looking kick. Has he scored? He has a goal. Well, if he can kick like that, you want to play him up forward. So the Blues get the first goal. They lead 6-1.
It's a great start to Milan Hannah. I believe he's at the crossroads. He's a little bit inconsistent and must make this year his. We see at the kicker an extremely tight angle, but with the wind blowing down the ground, he did the right thing in setting it out in front of the goals, and the wind did the rest.
Micken, who resurrected his career in 1991. O'Sullivan, who's had 3 touches already. That one round the corner to centre-half forward. Kernahan way out in front. Chance now for Scholl, one of the 2 recruits playing for the Blues tonight. Maynard on the bottom had an ankle worry. Played all of the games for the Crows last year, along with Scott Lee and Grantley Filkey, who's missed out tonight. There's Bassett.
Bounce inside the 50. Rucks go at it. Micken. One down, though, by the big fellow Kernahan. Tregenza's hand pass. Very quick. Micken couldn't control it. Pays on his knees in there. Eventually, McGuinness comes away. Well played. Smith. Back to the run of McGuinness. Boots it out wide towards centre wing. It's a foot race out there. Glasgow in front. Rowe remains standing. Big opportunity now for the Crows. Rowe, indecisive, eventually goes for distance inside the attacking 50. Hodges was up. The mark is claimed by Madden. Not paid. Did well. Got it to Dean. This is Verbeek. He's at left half back towards centre wing. O'Sullivan wrestling with Pays. Pays gets back first. Lays it off nicely. McDermott measures the hand pass. Sends Tregenza away on a collision course with Verbeek, but got by him. Tregenza 70 metres out from goal. Too much carry on the kick. And Kernahan takes the mark.
Gee, it was a poor kick, wasn't it? Now Bradley with a bounce. Steadies. Props and kicks it into the centre. Spalding. Wide. His first game for Carlton tonight. Siri in the front spot. Got plenty of attention there from Bickley. From the edge of the centre square, the target, Bassett, has got a height advantage on Lee. Micken just lays it down for Lee in the end, who squares it. Tasker. Pays away.
Towards the wing. It stays in. Kluger's first back. Does well. Tregenza, high kick down towards half-forward, ill-directed. Madden uncontested, drops the mark. Rhodes his own miss. Rennett's in trouble. Spills to Dean. Stood up in the tackle. Did it nicely. Dorotich. Madden, if you don't mind. Gets it across to Ratton. Lays it off to Herman. Probing kick inside the 50. Hannah from behind. Almost the mark in front. Not held by the Crows. Bickley, the crumbs, was taken high. And he will get the free kick. Bickley plays on immediately. This is Micken in the back pocket to Lee. Up towards half-back. Kicks towards the wing. Good kick to McDermott. Made to stretch. Bad luck for the Crows. He couldn't hang on.
Yes, well, McDermott's had a few knee problems over the summer. He gets his knee regularly drained, and so he's playing with some discomfort. But as we've seen, he's a person that can handle a few of the harder things in his football game.
Bradley round the corner from Madden. Kernahan waited. Maynard took the chance, took his eye off it though, and then a slick handball there by Herman. Arsiri keeps his footage well tackled though by Bickley. Impossible to get rid of for Arsiri. They're both running at the same pace and in the same direction. Grabbed hold of one arm and took him. Tasker's kick to Smith is a good one. He's got a chance here if he moves it on quickly to Marshall. He does. Brown on the mark. Marshall's high ball. Dorotich and Ingerson. Glascott, the veteran. Half forward. Kernahan almost a one-hander. Smith getting a couple of touches. Herman. Oh, good mark, Hannah. Against Tasker. And this a little easier, but only relatively from his first shot. Still a difficult one, but he was tucked up against the boundary. Maybe a shade closer in when he goaled 4 or 5 minutes ago. This will still take a very good kick from just over 40 metres out. Drop punt, misses behind. So the Blues are 1-1 and the Crows are a point.
Mil Hannah, jack of all trades last season, kicked 23 goals in 21 matches. Has one tonight. Tasker boots in towards the pocket. Micken plays on immediately. McGuinness at his feet. Gets it across to Marshall, who draws a man. This is Smith. Goes in short. Sanderson, the youngster. Teal Kappa boots inside the attacking 50. Happy to get his first kick, but ill-directed. Dorotich goes back, claims the mark across the goal face. Setting a task for Scholl. He gathers the bouncing ball. Back it comes to Dean. Dean goes out wide. That was a clever hand pass. Verbeek, though, still in trouble. Back towards Dean on his own half-back line. Klug is closing. High kick from Dean. Spirals it down towards half-forward. Arsiri's in front. Fisted away by Bickley. Taken by McGuinness. He's at centre half-back. Chip passes. Sanderson slides in. Takes the mark. Plays on immediately. McGuinness running hard early. Swings it out wide. Smith. Verbeek is coming across. Smith too nimble, as was Klug. Breaks the tackle. Short pass is on. Ingerson, fingertipper, couldn't hang on. Back it comes to Klug. In trouble. Still he goes, Klug. 60 metres out from goal. Ill-directed kick. Oh, clever mark. David Kernahan.
Adelaide's had some chances. Tregenza a couple, and then Klug. Now Bradley off David Kernahan. Wobbly one to the centre. Sporting. One hand. McGuinness prominent early. Again, very short. Kicking into the breeze. Rowe. Well, just kept running into trouble, didn't they? Tried to get it to Brown in the end. Now Scholl. Bradley, who's playing a defensive role at the moment. Ratton, who's got quick hands. Scholl. Bradley. Always clever. Good kick inside. O'Sullivan misses. Pays with him. And through O'Sullivan's legs. Herman keeps it, knocking it forward. Arsiri, well played. Bickley. Pressure from Spalding. And as the
first quarter.